سلام. راح نحل exercise number 51 بالبوكلت يلي هو بنفس الوقت دورة امتحانات رسمية، بس صراحة ناسي أي دورة. أول شي معنا in the complex plane refer to the orthogonal direct system. معنا ال point A prime of respective of x's -1 and 1. خليني بس أرسم line. بدي أعمل مساحة حتى أقدر أكتب بقلبها. أوكي، لكن عنا أول شي z لل A number 51. معنا z لل A equal -4 and z لل B equal 4. والmain relation هي z prime equal z -4 over z plus 4. He should say that z not equal to -4. كان لازم يقولها هاي. ليك هيا m is distinct from A، يعني z not equal to -4. Write z prime in the algebraic form when z equal 4 exponential I pi. Z equal 4 exponential of I pi over 3 يعني equal 4 cosine pi over 3 plus I sine pi over 3. We know that pi cosine pi over 3 is half, sine pi over 3 is radical 3 over 2, so the answer is 2 plus 2I radical 3. In this case, z prime equal 2 plus 2I radical 3 minus 4 over 2 plus 2I radical 3 plus 4, and it's equal -2 plus 2I radical 3 over 6 plus 2I radical 3. We can multiply by the conjugate of the denominator or using the calculator. Mode complex, go to a fraction, -2 plus I radical 3 is not I, is 2I radical 3 minus 2 plus 2I radical 3 over 6 plus 2I radical 3, and the answer is radical 3 over 3I, and of course it's a pure imaginary number. This is part 1. Let's I did locate the point M, the point A and the point A prime. أعمل له هيدا A prime. هيدي الcircle, point A prime and M is on the circle. This is gonna be in the second part. يعني in the second part, let z of fx x plus iy and z prime in the third part هيدا, and z prime in equal x prime plus iy prime express x prime and y prime in terms of x and y. Let's just erase what we wrote. I miss z لل B, z لل A prime. مكان معنا z لل A prime equal plus 4. Main relation z prime equal z minus 4 over z plus 4. Okay, so we have z equal x plus iy. We simply replace z by x plus iy minus 4 over x plus iy plus 4. We will obtain x plus iy minus 4. I will organize the denominator, real part plus imaginary part, and I should multiply by the conjugate, which is x plus 4 minus iy in the numerator and in the denominator, and then I have to expand. X squared plus 4x minus ixy plus iyx plus 4iy minus I squared y squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 16 plus 4iy over, in the denominator we have a plus b into a minus b will obtain a squared minus b squared, but since we have I squared it's plus y squared. So by reducing the similar terms, minus ixy plus ixy is vanishes. X squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 4x is 0, and minus 16 over the denominator x plus 4 squared plus y squared. And the imaginary part is 4iy plus 4iy, 8iy over the denominator x plus 4 squared plus y squared. So this is x prime, the real part of z, and this is y prime, the imaginary part of z. Okay. Part 3. Part 3. I'm gonna write here what I found. That x prime is x squared plus y squared minus 16 over x minus 4 squared plus y squared, and y prime is 8y over x plus 4 squared plus y squared. This is what we found in part 2. Now we have to solve part 3. Before solving part 3, we have to read the given. In part 3, in all what follows, C designate the circle of center O and radius 4, and suppose that M describe the circle C derived from the point A and A prime. So we have the circle C of center O and radius 4, we draw it, and M is on the circle. M is the point that moves on the circle. M تتحرك على الcircle, okay? So M moves on the circle. It means that M moves on the circle. We have to find the equation of the circle. It's the circle of center O. This is part 3. Circle of center O and radius 4 has an equation x minus the abscissa of the center square plus y minus ordinate of the center square equal radius square. It means x square plus y square equals 16. Or we can deduce that x square plus y square minus 16 equal to 0. Okay? M belong to the circle. So the coordinates of M verify this is the equation of the circle. So we have this is the equation of the circle. If we substitute this equation in x prime, we will obtain x prime equal the numerator x squared plus y squared 0 over the denominator 0. X prime equal to 0, it means real part of z prime equal to 0. And he said M belongs to the circle, and he has said also deprived of the point A, which is minus 4, 0, and the point A prime, which is 4, 0. Deprived of the point A and A prime, it means without the point of intersection with the y-axis. Yani, it means that since the 2 points have an ordinate 0, it means that y not equal to 0. If you substitute this in y prime, it will give us the numerator is not equal to 0, so y prime is not equal to 0. So imaginary part of z prime not equal to 0. لكن real part equal to 0 and imaginary part not equal to 0. لكن z prime is pure imaginary. And this is part 3. Okay. Part 4. Let z equal 4 exponential of I theta, with theta is between 0 and pi over 6. So I'm gonna erase this part because I won't need it in the part 4. Part 4, we have z equal 4 exponential of I theta, and this represents the point M. Z1 no Zn equal Z bar يعني 4 exponential of minus I theta, and it's represented by the point n. And finally Z1 equal 4 exponential of I3 theta, and it's represented with the point L. Theta is an angle between 0 and pi over 6. It's between 0 and 30 degree. We plot the points M, N, and L in the preceding system. I did locate these points using GeoGebra, okay? So we have the point M with angle alpha between 0 and 30. هيدا هو الانجل alpha that moves on the circle. And then this is the point M equal 4 cosine alpha plus I sine alpha. We have the point N equal M bar, Z equal Z bar, Z lel N equal Z M. I did locate it. It's the symmetric of M with respect to the x-axis, of course. The point L of angle 3 alpha. This is the point L. I did point L. And I did connect them by segments. I did connect them by segments and arcs. Okay. This is the point M of angle alpha, and will be symmetric with respect to the point M with respect to the x-axis. And the point L is the point on the circle with angle equal 3 alpha. So if this angle is 20, for example, so the angle A prime OL will be 60. اوكي هيدا الفا، هيدا بضل له 2 الفا، يعني هيدا بيطلع 3 الفا. بالاكزرسايز هو كاتب ثيتا، انا ما قدرت الاقي ثيتا فاستعملت الفا. اوكي I'm gonna assume that the argument is alpha. Okay, لكن alpha is the angle between 0 and pi over 6, and m and n are points defined according to m. N is the conjugate, L is the angle of L is the point of the complex number of argument 3 alpha، يعني alpha plus 2 alpha هو قدها 3 مرات. Okay, now we did represent them using GeoGebra. Part B, verify that Z1 equals Z square over Z bar. Z1 equals Z square over Z bar. I simply have to calculate Z square over Z bar. Z square over Z bar. Z square is 4 exponential of I theta power 2 over Z bar. It should be 4 exponential of minus I theta. You know, same modulus, opposite arguments. Equal 4 power 2 is 16 exponential of I theta power 2. You do multiply the powers, the exponents, exponential of I 2 theta over 4 exponential of minus I theta. 16 over 4 is the remainder is 4 exponential of I 2 theta divided by exponential of minus I theta. When you divide two powers with the same exponent, you subtract the exponents. EI 2 theta minus EI theta minus I theta. You obtain 4 exponential of I 3 theta, which is Z of L, يعني Z1. طلعت proved. Now part C. Prove that MLN is an isosceles triangle of main vertex of principal vertex M. كلنا كنا رح نفكر نستعمل هاي، بس ما بعرف إذا argument ل Z square 2 argument ل Z minus argument ل Z UOM صعب شوي. في an easy method أنا حاستعملها هون، بس I'm gonna use the picture of GeoGebra. بدي اخد هيدي البيكتشر اعمل لها كوبي احطها هونيك. اوكي بس كده بدي اقول قبل شغله، if you move the angle is between 0 and 30. as you move the angle or change the angle, the triangle is for sure is an isosceles triangle. هلا انا how did I prove that it's an isosceles triangle? this angle هيدا الانجل equal opposite arc over 2. opposite arc alpha plus alpha 2 alpha over 2 alpha, and this angle equal opposite arc over 2. opposite arc ML is 2 alpha over 2 equal alpha. لكن these two angles are equal, so this is an isosceles triangle. خلينا نعملها هون. هحطها picture هون. Okay, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call this angle, wait a minute. Okay, this angle is theta, and this angle is theta, and this angle is theta. Okay, so the angle MLN, this angle, equal opposite arc theta plus theta. This arc is 2 theta over 2 equal theta. So this angle is equal theta. And this angle MNL equal opposite arc. هلا الارجمنت لل is 3 theta. From A prime till M is theta. So from M to L you have 2 theta. 2 theta over 2 equal also theta. And this angle is equal theta. Two angles at the base are equal. So MLN is an isosceles triangle. Thank you all.